Hi friends, this is Simran. A very warm welcome to all of you in my channel The Recipe Hut. On the auspicious occasion of Navratras, let's make the prasad that is served on Ashtami and Navami. That is the halwa, kale chane and puris. Let's start by making Sooji Halwa or semolina dessert, which is basically made up of semolina, sugar, ghee and water. I am making this in an instant pot, but you can use a regular vessel also. To make this halwa, you will need semolina, that is Sooji, 1 cup, sugar, 3/4 cup approximately. I used a little less than 3/4 cup, but you can put it as per your preference. Ghee or clarified butter, 1/2 cup, a few strands of saffron, 1/4 teaspoon of cardamom powder, that is choti elaichi powder, 1/2 cup of any nuts of your choice. I will be adding cashews, almonds and raisins, 1 cup of milk and 2 cups of lukewarm water. Adding milk is optional, but if you add it, it'll give a very smooth and creamy consistency to the halwa. But in case you don't want to add milk, you can add 1 extra cup of water. So total would be 3 cups of water for 1 cup of Sooji. Let's start making the halwa. For that I'm adding 2 tablespoons of milk in the saffron and we'll keep this aside. Turn on the instant pot on saute mode and once it's hot, add ghee. Once the ghee is hot, add your dry fruits. Now we need to saute this on low to medium heat till they become light golden brown. After sauteing it for 2 to 3 minutes, you will notice that it has changed its color and it's now light golden brown. At this stage, take it out in a separate bowl and keep it aside. In the same ghee, add semolina or Sooji, and now we need to roast this on low to medium heat for 10 to 15 minutes or till it turns light golden brown. One indication that your Sooji is cooked properly is that you'll start smelling a nice aroma in your kitchen. And please make sure you do not skip this step, because if the Sooji is not cooked properly, your halwa will become sticky and it will not be grainy. So after cooking it for 15 minutes approximately, you can see that the Sooji has turned light golden brown and we can smell a very nice aroma. At this stage, add the roasted nuts and raisins. Raisins get cooked really fast, so we need to add this in the end. Now add the sugar. I added a little less than 3/4 cup. You can add the sugar as per your liking. Now add 2 cups of lukewarm water, cardamom powder and a cup of warm milk, saffron, and give everything a good mix. Now we let it cook like this for 2 to 3 minutes or till the semolina absorbs all the liquid. We do not need to pressure cook this. So it's been approximately 2 to 3 minutes and you can see that the semolina has absorbed all the water and milk and it's become nice and thick. I like the texture of my halwa to be a little bit grainy and dry. So I'm stirring it and cooking it for a few more seconds, and now the halwa is of a perfect grainy consistency. This is what exactly we are looking for. Now I'm just covering it for a minute and then we'll dish it out. My kitchen right now is filled with the aroma of this delicious halwa. Do give this recipe a try. And now it's time to dish it out. Our delicious halwa is ready. I've garnished it with some nuts and saffron. Now let's prepare the second recipe, that is kale chane. For that I've taken 1 cup of kale chane, also known as garbanzo beans, washed and soaked overnight, 2 tablespoons of ghee, 1 tablespoon of grated ginger, salt to taste, 1/4 teaspoon of red chili powder, 1/4 teaspoon turmeric, that is haldi, 1.5 teaspoons coriander powder, that is dhania powder, 1 teaspoon roasted cumin powder, that is zira powder, 1/4 teaspoon of dry mango powder, that is amchur powder, 1/4 teaspoon of chaat masala, 1/4 teaspoon of asafoetida, that is hing, 1 bay leaf, 4 to 5 cloves that is long, 2 tablespoons of finely chopped cilantro, and 2 to 3 whole green chilies. Please note, for this recipe I have mentioned all the spices that I use, but if you want you can alter it as per your preference. And if there is a particular spice or a particular ingredient you don't use during the festive season, you can completely skip it. I am preparing this recipe in an instant pot, but if you want you can use a regular pressure cooker also. So we'll start by adding the drained kala chana in the instant pot. Add 2 cups of water, a teaspoon of salt or as per your taste. And now we're going to close the lid, put the vent on sealing, and we're going to pressure cook it for 30 minutes on high pressure. After 30 minutes, once the pressure is released naturally, open the lid. So the chana is well done. I'm just draining the water. But please note, do not throw this water. We are going to use this water while making the sabzi. After wiping the pot, I have turned it on saute mode and now added 2 tablespoons of ghee. Once the ghee is hot, add cumin seeds, and once it splutters, add the asafoetida or hing. Then add the grated ginger. Saute it for half a minute or till the raw smell of the ginger goes. Now add turmeric, coriander powder, cumin powder, red chili powder. We'll not be adding any salt because we added the salt while cooking the chanas. Saute it for a few seconds. And now I'm adding approximately 1/4 cup of the black chana water that we had kept, so the spices don't get burnt. And now again we're going to cook it for some time. The remaining water I'll be adding later. I forgot to add the bay leaf and the cloves with the cumin seeds, so I'm adding it right now. And now we need to cook these spices for a few minutes till the time we start seeing oil on the sides. So you can see that the spices have cooked nicely and it has left oil. At this stage we are going to add the drained black chanas. And now we need to cook this for 2 to 3 minutes. Add the green chilies. After cooking it for 2 to 3 minutes, now I'm adding the remaining water that we had kept aside. Now we'll cover it and cook it on low to medium heat till the chanas get completely dry. After cooking it for 20 minutes approximately, you can see that the chana is all dry. Remove the bay leaf. Now add chaat masala, dry mango powder, and the cilantro. Give it a good mix. So our sukhi kale chane is also ready. Time to dish it out. Our delicious chane is ready. Garnish it with some cilantro. And now let's move to the last recipe, that is puris. For that I've taken 1 cup of whole wheat flour, that is atta, 1/4 cup of semolina, that is suji. Adding suji is optional, but I highly recommend you to add it because it'll keep your puris puffed up for a longer time. Lukewarm water to knead the dough. 1 tablespoon of oil, salt to taste, 1/4 teaspoon of carom seeds, that is ajwain. Let's make the dough for the puris. For that I've added the whole wheat flour in a bowl, and then suji. Add a teaspoon of salt approximately, oil, and then I'm adding the ajwain. Mix everything very well. Now add water gradually, and we need to knead a dough of medium consistency. It should not be too hard nor too soft. The consistency should be such that we are able to roll out the puris without adding dry flour. If you feel that your dough is a little too sticky, you can add dry flour, or if it is too dry, you can add a few more drops of water. The dough has come together. Now we'll cover it with a damp cloth and let it rest for 10 to 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, remove the muslin cloth and you can see that the dough has become nice and smooth. Knead it one last time and you can see that this dough is neither very loose nor tight. It's of a medium consistency. Let's start making the puris. Now from the stove I'm making small roundels or small balls. And once we've made all the roundels, we'll just keep it on the side and cover it with a damp cloth. And now we'll start rolling our puris. To roll these, I'm not going to use dry atta. I am just adding a little bit of ghee on the surface and on the rolling pin as well. And now we'll start rolling the puri. We need to roll it very gently, and you just need to make sure that it's of even thickness from all the sides. If the puri is not evenly thick, then it will not be able to puff up. So we've rolled the first puri, we'll keep it aside, and similar manner I am gonna roll all the puris. Meanwhile, on the gas I've kept a kadhai and added some vegetable oil to fry these. So all our puris have been rolled out and the oil is also hot. Please note that you need to add the puris when the oil is nice and hot, because if you will add the puris in less hot oil, it will just absorb the oil and become very oily. Time to fry the puris. Once you see that the puri starts puffing up, just press it with a ladle and in no time you'll see that the puri is puffed up. Now flip it and let it cook from the other side. Puri is ready. Now I'm just tilting it and draining the excess oil, and we'll take it out on a paper towel. Similar manner we'll fry the second one. Again press it and you can see it's nice and puffed up. Now flip it and let it cook from the other side. This puri is also ready. Similar manner we'll fry all the puris. I've fried all the puris. Time to dish it. Our yummy puffed up puris are ready. Friends, do give these recipes a try, and if you try, do not forget to tell me in the comments how it turned out for you. Thumbs up if you've liked the video, subscribe and also click on the bell icon so you get an update when I upload a new recipe. Thanks for watching.